So there are actually three ways that women make men powerless. When you are dating a girl, you discover that you are losing more and more of your power. You're no longer in control. She is now the one controlling you and controlling that relationship. I'm very sure that most of you have experienced this. Now, the first one is they convince you or force you to accept them for who they are. If you are dating a girl and this girl is constantly forcing you or convincing you to accept her for who she is, with all her bad behaviors, with all her bad characters, this woman is always telling you things like, if you don't accept me for who I am, if you don't accept me for how I behave, then you don't love me. She's manipulating you emotionally to accept her for who she is without making efforts to change. There are some women like that. You'll be dating them and you'll be telling them things like, babe, I don't like these things about you. Please change. She'll be telling you things like, see, you don't love me. I was like this when you started dating me. Why now saying I should change? Basically, she starts making you feel guilty for requesting her to change, for requesting her to make improvements on her character. As time goes on, if this woman successfully convinces you into accepting her for who she is, you become unhappier as you're dating this kind of women. And as time goes on, you discover that you're basically powerless in that relationship with her. She's the one controlling the whole thing because she has convinced you to accept her for who she is. The next one is they manipulate you emotionally to get whatever they want from you. If a woman is constantly manipulating you to get whatever she wants from you, obviously, as time goes on, you will discover that you are basically powerless in that relationship with her. This is the fact. If a woman is constantly manipulating you, guilt tripping you, she asks you for her hair and you tell her, babe, I can't afford this hair. For you know it, she starts crying or she ghosts you. She starts giving you silent treatment and you'll be forced to go and buy that thing she wants. You'll be forced to give her the money she wants or you'll be forced to get whatever she asked you to get. A woman who is always manipulating you, who is always using your emotions against you, who is taking advantage of the love you have for her against you, obviously doesn't really love you, doesn't really care much about you. Because a woman who is smart and a woman who loves you, if you tell her, babe, I can't get these things for you at this moment, probably I'll get it in the next 2 weeks, she should understand. That is how you test a woman that loves you. If she can be patient with you, even when you cannot provide those things that she badly desires. If a woman is not understanding, if a woman doesn't also consider and prioritizes your own needs, your own opinions, and doesn't care about your own feelings, obviously she doesn't love you. There are some women who don't care about whether you can steal it, whether you beg or even borrow or take loan to get whatever they want. All they want is what they want. You can't tell me that these women love you. As time goes on, the more you invest into a woman who is emotionally manipulating you to get those things from you, the more powerless you'll be. Because the more you invest, the more you're attached. And the more you're attached to a woman, the easier it is for her to control you. Because by being attached to her, you've given her the leverage over you. Because the more you love somebody, the more weak you become to them. And the more in control, in charge they are. Especially when those people don't love you as much as you love them. The third way that women make you powerless is by threatening to leave you or break up with you. This usually happens when you love a woman too much. When a woman knows that you love her too much, she will start using that threat of leaving you to easily control you. Yes, this is what I always tell you guys. No matter how much you love a woman, don't make it obvious to her. The only time you might make it obvious to her is when you are sure that this girl loves you more than you even love her. Yes, because when you show a woman that you love her so much, especially when that woman doesn't also feel the same, she'll see it as a means to control you because she knows that if she's controlling you, she can easily use you for your money and to get whatever she wants from you. There are some women out here who are simply looking for men they can control. They're not, look, they're not looking for men that they will love or men that will be with them for the purpose of genuine feelings. No, they are simply looking for men they can control. And they are looking for rich men, men who are financially stable, men who have the resources. Because when you have the resources and they can control you, they can get those resources from you. If you are broke, women won't even waste their time trying to control you because there's nothing to get from you if they can control you. Women will only see you as viable for them to control you if there's something to get from you, which is your money. So never love a woman too much to the point of not being able to control your feelings about her. Because when you cannot control your feelings, you will end up making it obvious to her that you love her so much. And most women, in fact, every single woman will most likely take advantage of this your love, this your likeness for her. Yes, women, from what I've seen so far, women don't know how to manage a man who loves them too much. Now, as men, we can manage a woman who loves us too much because we are men. Naturally, we are logical. We know how to handle situations. But most women, once you make it obvious to them that you love them too much, most women don't know how to handle that. They'll simply see you as somebody who is weak, and they'll end up using that your love you have for them against you by controlling you, by seeing you as somebody they can push around. And the worst thing about this is women cannot find you attractive or cannot remain attractive to you if they can easily control you, if they can easily push you around. So, in all you do as a man, never make it obvious to a woman that you love her so much to the point that you cannot control your feelings. Most women will simply take advantage of you, and of course, they will still leave you at the end of the day.